So hi everyone, I am Dr. Aishwarya Rathod, and today, first of all, I would like to thank the Genius Talk for giving me this opportunity to talk about my life journey. Now the word genius is an intimidating word, and a lot of responsibility has been given to me. But if I can inspire one person by this talk, I think my mission would be accomplished. So let me start by describing what my life journey is and the lessons I've learned from my life journey. I'll start from my school. I was in 5th grade, the vacation of my 5th grade, when one of my teachers said, what about we discuss the academics of 6th grade in the vacation of the 5th grade? So I was like, okay, let's do it. And we managed to finish the entire academical syllabus of 6th standard in 5th standard. And that gave us a little boost that we are ahead of other people, slightly ahead of other people. In my 6th grade, I studied for 7th and 8th. In my 8th, I studied for 9th and 10th. And that way, till my 10th grade, I was finished studying with my 11th and 12th grade. Now, this is not required for every normal student, but this is what I did something different. And how I did something different? By managing time. So lesson number 1 is time. If you respect time, time will respect you. The management of time is of utmost importance if you want to achieve success in life. If you've been asked to reach at 10:30, reach at 10:29. If you have to finish the paper in 3 hours, finish it in 2 hours and 30 minutes so that you have 30 minutes for revision. Managing time, planning time ahead of what it is going to happen will always give you one step ahead of other people. So when I finished my 10th, I was one step ahead of other people. When I finished my 11th and 12th grade, I managed to do something that was considered a huge success. But for that, I had to pass through a lot of struggles, a lot of sacrifices. But for that, again, you need to have a goal that you are absolutely passionate about. When I was in my 11th grade, all that mattered to me was I want to reach AIIMS. That is the only thing that mattered to me. I was ready to make all and every sacrifice that was required to reach that place. I'm not allowed to hang out with my friends. I'm not allowed to use phones, iPads. There was no iPads at that time, so that is another thing altogether. But if I am allowed to reduce screen time, if I am ready to do everything that is something different from other people, I was ready to do it because I had something in my mind. I was passionate about my goal, the only thing that mattered. And I ended up going there. I got 2nd rank in AIIMS and 2nd rank in AIPMT, which is now called as NEET exam, in 2012. And I ended up reaching the goal, the destination that I had prepared for, that I had worked hard for 2 years. In fact, since 5th standard, that is what I wanted. Because as my mom says, there is no alternative to hard work. You have to put in the time, you have to put in the effort, you have to put in the passion to reach where you want to reach. And there is no alternative to that. No amount of luck can help you overcome that hard work that you need to do for your goal if you want to reach there. But there is a downside of it. Once I reached my goal, the success got to my head. What is more difficult than handling failure? Handling success. You need to be sure that once success gets to you, you have to handle it with grace and let that sink inside you and not let it get inside your head. Because once you do that, you become arrogant and you start ignoring things that are more important to you. For 1 year there, I got distracted. I did not study and I realized that everything is temporary. What I've achieved is temporary. It will let go if I don't keep continuing the effort for what I reached here. So in my 2nd year, I rose again, because again, rising up from your lowest point, from the rock bottom, is extremely difficult. But if you do so, that is the real victory. Everybody has crests and troughs in life. Everybody has ups and downs in life. That doesn't mean that once you are down, you give up. The most important thing to remember in life is never give up. If you are down, you try again and again till you reach where you wanted to be. There is no point of giving it up, because probably the time you gave up was the only last time that if you would have put in the extra effort, you would have reached where you wanted to be. So never give up and rise like a phoenix from your failure. Failures are necessary. In fact, failures are what makes success important. If you have failed, you try again and you succeed. No matter how many times that happens, but at once you will succeed if you do not give up. So after realizing that, 3 years of my MBBS, again I put in a lot of effort, lot of time. It's not necessary that you put in 12 hours a day, 16 hours a day, 18 hours a day, but the amount of time you are putting into studying, working, effort you put, you should be absolutely concentrated on that work. There is nothing else that matters to you within those 6 hours, 4 hours, 10 hours, whatever the amount of hours you put, but at that point of time, the only thing that matters to you is what is in front of you. The background noise should be cancelled. Nothing else is important at that point of time. Only then can you fully concentrate on your work and get ahead. So the second lesson was from my 11th and 12th is to have a goal. And the third lesson that was from my MBBS was to never give up. After finishing MBBS, I was at crossroads. What branch should I take? Should I go for money? Should I go for, what everybody is suggesting? Is money the only thing that is important? And there were a lot of thoughts and opinions that were going on in my head, different people telling you different things. You need to realize what your priority is. Success is not defined by the amount, how many people are praising you or what money is there in your life. Success is defined by what you want, what your priorities are. If you want, I wanted to be a doctor because I want to help people. I know everybody says that, everybody wants to help people. But if your actual passion is that, I would want to be someone who can help people. That is my definition of success. Everybody's definition of success is different. You have to define your own success. Reaching this goal, making this amount of money, going to US, helping people, wearing this type of clothes, designing something, being an architect, being a doctor, helping your parents, helping your children, being kind. It could be anything. Success should be defined by you and not let be others. You can take others' opinions, you can take others' advice, but what matters to you should be decided by what you think is important, what you think where you want to go. So that was the newer definition of success that I reached, that I want to be an ophthalmologist. Ophthalmologist is a doctor of eyes. Yes, I'm a doctor of eyes, doctor of vision. After becoming that, I realized what is vision, what is perspective. Perspective is something how you see circumstances. Everybody has different circumstances in life, different opportunities in life. That won't determine your success. How you react to that opportunity, how you react to that circumstance, how you see that circumstance, what is your perspective? Is it positive? Is it negative? That is going to determine how you go ahead in life. I had to do duties for 12 hours a day. 12 hours. I did not get time to sleep. I did not get time to eat. I did not get time to drink, even go to the washroom for that matter. And I was extremely frustrated. I mean, what is this? I need a perfect amount of, or at least a minimum amount of sleep for my brain to work. And I thought this is absolutely wrong. What I select, probably I should have taken some other career. Everybody will have thoughts. Everybody will have doubts. But then my mom asked me that you see it as a different perspective. You are getting an opportunity to work 12 hours for your patients. You are getting to see your patients, help and treat your patients for 12 hours. You're getting to learn from the doctors who are, way senior than you for 12 hours. Would you be, ready to let go of that? There are hundreds and thousands of people who are ready to grab that opportunity, to work there for free if they're ready to get 1 day of 12 hours with those patients, with that doctor. So that is where I got a perspective shift. You need to see the circumstance in a positive manner. Every, dark cloud has a silver lining. If you try to see a situation in a calm, peaceful, positive way, you will understand that every situation has a benefit. And your choice, not the situation itself, will determine how that situation goes ahead, how your life goes ahead. So please be careful of the choices you make. Don't be in a hurry to make decisions that everybody else has, or be in a hurry to achieve, or be at a place or make money in. Nothing is done in a night. No success is achieved in a night. Whatever people say Neeraj Chopra, one day he got gold medal and he is a success. No, he worked for 10 years, and that 1 minute of gold medal is that 10 years of hard work, not 1 minute of a gold medal. Usain Bolt, there are hundreds of examples where we feel that it is just seconds where the person achieved success, but the amount of work that they've put behind is invisible to others. And those are dependent on the choices you make. So that is life lesson number 4. The choices you make are important. And life lesson number 5, what I learned from my patients, is you have to be grateful for everything you have. You are born with 2 legs, 2 hands, eyes that can see. You are born with, your parents are alive, your children, your relatives are alive. In COVID, people are dying, people are suffering. Don't feel that you need money or success to define your happiness. Be grateful for what you have. Be thankful to your relatives and the people who help you. Be kind. Don't judge them. Empathize with what their situations can be. And then only you'll be able to move ahead. If you already think that you're behind or that you've not got what others have, then you will never be able to get what others did. So it is extremely important to be grateful for what you already have and then move ahead. Then you will always move forward rather than moving backwards, because it's extremely important in life to move ahead and not behind. And the last thing that I want to tell you from my life journey is that everything is temporary. You have to determine when and where things will change. Nobody can control that. Don't focus on things that you can't control. Go after the things that you can. Don't get involved, frustrated. Those are very temporary things, because after a trough there's a crest. After a trough there's a crest, and that is life. It is like going to be like a sine wave. We study these mathematics and everything and we don't apply it to our normal lives, but we need to. We need to be safe, we need to be healthy, because beyond health there is nothing. You keep yourself healthy, you eat healthy food, work hard, you sleep well, and you decide what you want, what is most important to you. And if you keep these life lessons in your mind, and if you put them to use, and if you can make yourself a little better, make your life and others' lives a little better, I think my point here is accomplished. So that way I'm going to bid you goodbye with saying, stay hungry, stay foolish, stay happy. Thank you.